Just when we have 6 people waiting today, so I'm gonna get in fast in a sec for you guys. But look, how are you? How is everyone? How is everyone? Let's get the first caller on. Hello? 1 sec, my audio's messed up, I can already tell. 1 sec. 1 sec, I don't know what's happening here. It's not your fault, mate. It's not your fault. 1 sec, I don't know what's happening with this. 1 sec. 1 sec, stream. I don't know what the fuck's happening with this now. Hello?
Hello? Hello.
Sorry, I plugged in the wrong wire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, how are you, mate, on your first call in? How are you?
Good, yeah. Yeah, good. Not nervous.
You're you're dealing with quarantine fine, yeah?
Yeah. How's your family and stuff?
It's okay. Got my FIFA streams and football in the garden. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Up here in Dublin, like, you know, we don't have big enough gardens for outdoor play.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to like do much. Bobby would just keep you up his head against the gate. But look, this one is anything specific you wanna talk about? Oh, the first question, guys. We're gonna be rounding up what the signing should be prioritised. Like who should we prioritise? One signing. If we could only sign one player in the summer, who would it be?
Sancho.
Sancho.
Right
Yeah. I think everyone would agree with that. He's a tenacious right winger who has the what's up, everyone in the chat, who has the attitude to fit into United, in my opinion. So I'd agree with that. Anything specific you want to bring up, talk about, or?
Who do you think is better, Madison or Grealish?
Yeah, we're having a lot of that. How are you, Peter? We got 6 people waiting in the call. This is one of them. Madison or Grealish? My problem is, I was saying briefly before, there's like a big, massive debate going on between Zeke and Emmanuel. No, like, look, Grealish has been better this season, but the long term, like, I'm just thinking about, like, is Grealish better? I know, I want to see another. Look, his price will go up. I get that. But we're going to take another risk by spending 50 million on a player that looks like he has potential, right? You know what I mean? Like, to be honest, we did that a few times now. We did that with... Yeah. See, we even did... The fun thing is, everyone thought Fellaini would have been... Schneiderlin. He had one good season, we signed him. Look at him. Look what happened to him.
Yeah. He's gone to Everton and he's never been seen since.
Exactly, that's the prime example of my opinion. I don't think, look, I don't care if next season you have to pay 70 for Grealish, right? I would rather us not prioritise Grealish and then next season he's an even better player than knowing he joins and he flops. That's 50 million gone.
Yeah, and like, also I don't think anyone else would come in for him because I think they'd be too scared that it would be a flop, and also I think no manager would be able to control him because he's done a lot of dodgy stuff, like, you know, especially the when he was meant to be staying inside, he went out and partied with his mates. I think Mourinho, let's say the Spurs want him, we all know Spurs probably do need a midfielder to strengthen it. I don't think Mourinho will go for him because he likes to control his players. He won't be able to control them.
Like to be honest, look, I think Grealish, the top 6, who really needs to prioritise a midfielder? Tottenham, not at the moment, in my opinion. Liverpool, in my opinion, yeah, but maybe not to Liverpool. Man City, I wouldn't say so. Like, nobody in the top teams really needs to prioritise anyone, in my opinion. Like, so I think Grealish would be an open option. The debate, look, he will go up, I get that. He probably will go up. Yeah. We all get that. But would you rather wait a year and pay that extra 10 million when you're technically buying him and loaning him back?
Yeah, you might as well just wait for another year. And also, this would all depend, like, we might not even get Grealish or Madden. The only way that's going to happen is if Pogba goes, if we sell Pogba. during these times, I don't think we can sell Pogba, and I don't think
Yeah.
we want to sell Pogba either.
And I don't think
There's
Pogba
no
will
way
go.
that-
People are thinking now, like, look, I was convinced Pogba would go before
the quarantine and stuff, yeah.
the financial
pandemic.
kind of go.
Yeah.
But like, I don't think he will now. In my opinion, I think. Look, to be
No.
honest, he's gonna be. Look, who's gonna even 80 million? No, everyone's Grealish proved to be a good player in Championship. He has, yeah, but I know, you know what I mean. I know,
Yeah.
but like, no, people are just commenting. I'm not talking to myself. But no, why is it gone? Why is it gone? I literally was just on a point and it's gone now. What was I saying?
You were saying that Grealish was you don't think that Grealish was only in the championship last year. You think he needs another
Oh
year?
yeah, sorry, the Pogba thing. Yeah, sorry, my mind just went blank. But look, like, to be honest, I think the thing about this is 80 million. People want it guaranteed good signings this summer. Who said Pogba's not a bad player by any means, but what I'm saying is lately he's been a bit injury prone. Who's just gonna say, right, I'm gonna sign Pogba for 90, let's just say, and there's gonna be no risk? There's gonna be a massive risk because who knows?
Yeah.
With how many injuries he's had lately with his ankle, who knows that what one slide tackle on him, he's done his ankle again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think, you see, Real Madrid and Juventus, I don't think they really do need Pogba as much
As people say.
Pogba. Yeah, as much as people say. They don't need them. Like, Juventus have Rabiot, they have Ramsey, they have a lot of good quality players, and also to Real Madrid, they have Kroos and Modric. So they don't need them as much as people talk. They say they do. They don't. So I don't think he will go.
But look, anyways, we have a bit of a queue, let's just say. But look, anyways, thanks for coming to your first one, and hopefully we'll see you again.
Okay. Pardon?
Hopefully we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, see you.
Bye-bye.
Good call, lads. Let's get the next one in. It's going to be Zeke. Zeke, hello.
Hello. Hello.
How are you, bro?
Really good.
Anything specific you want to bring up? Any topics?
Yeah. First of all, I want to say that attacking midfielder, is not my main position yet.
Yeah.
I was just having a debate with him because, like.
Oh yeah. No problem. I have no problem with that. Sorry.
My signings, would be like, honestly, if we want to get a DM,
yeah.
I want to have like a box-to-box like DM kind of player. That means we have to like get rid of like Jesse Lingard or like Pereira.
Yeah.
Or and if we get a DM, we have like Solskjaer, like we have McTominay, he's good, but like he can't be a DM, but like it's gonna take like 3 or 2 years for him to get to be like a DM.
Yeah.
So like my DM, I would take. You're cracking.
Oh, sorry. Is it okay now?
Yeah, my DM, Partey, he's in his prime years. He's 26,
Yeah.
There've been talk of that he's not gonna leave Atletico Madrid, and if this is true, I'll go get Ndidi. But the fear with Ndidi, is that we have to pay more than 100 million for Ndidi because like we paid 80 million for Harry Maguire, which I think he's worth.
And have we already seen Ndidi's peak? Like, but that's my main concern with Ndidi. As good as Ndidi is and can be, if you think about it, we've seen with Maguire, people have expected Maguire to take it to another level at United. I don't think he has. My problem with Ndidi, have we seen Ndidi at his peak at Leicester? We could have, but I hope not, but I think we could have.
I'm Nigerian, and I know most of our players, they reach their peaks too early. It's like a thing where the whole nation, players reach their peaks too early. We've seen it with Carl, we've seen it with or Kusch. We've seen it with lots of players. They reach their peak very early and don't really feel their potential, and that's the only thing I have against Ndidi, But Partey, we've seen in the newspapers that he doesn't want to leave. He wants to stay at Atletico Madrid stuff. So like a DM, for us to get a DM this summer, we might have to go to Europe and get someone.
Yeah.
Like I don't see us getting like any established DM. We might get Samari. He's a good DM.
Oh, yeah.
He's got potential. He's also very strong and fast. We could get him. But like the thing is that would we want to get a DM? But like, if we get a DM, I'll be very happy because I don't think we need a center back.
Yeah.
I think our priorities right now are right winger, DM, and striker.
So who would you? I said I'd ask everyone this before I started. What signing would you prioritise?
Prioritize? Oh, the right wing.
Sancho, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
also, if like we can't get Sancho for 100 million, I'd say that we should get Sancho for like a swap Sancho plus 80 million swap with Chong, and have like a buyback clause in there because like Chong, he's not gonna get the game time in Manchester United, and if we loan him to Dortmund and Dortmund can do their magic, I think you can see a player in Chong.
The thing I would do is I'm not sure United would do that with Dortmund. I'm not sure, to be honest. What I'd like to see is Jude Bellingham go to United, we loan Bellingham back, and we loan Gomez and Chong. Because what happens is if we loan Chong Gomez to them for a year, they get a year. One sec. Can you hear me? Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I thought it cut out with some. They get a year experience, and they get to keep Bellingham for another year, and they get 2 players to help them try and get back up. Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's the way we should go about getting Bellingham, and we might even get him 5 mil cheaper. And I think, look, Bellingham is one of the upcoming midfielders in England at the moment, maybe even in Europe, because he played nearly 30 games in centre mid spot for Birmingham at that age, in my opinion. So he's already 2 years ahead of Greenwood was at this stage.
Yeah, but like I have a question. Like, I don't want to say anything about Bellingham. I think he's a good player. I think he's cool. I think he's nice. Well, like, do you think that he's a bit not like overrated, like extent, like a bit like you're commanding 30 million for him? I don't think he's worth more than he's young. He's 16. Because he's British, maybe you can up that up to like 20 or something. But 30 million.
No, I don't. Look, to be honest, I don't think 30, and that's the reason I'm adding in Chong and Gomez. Because if they want 30 million, what I'd say is take 15 in Gomez and Chong, or leave it. Well, not leave it, because then they'd probably say go away. Yeah, because what would happen is, I'm pretty sure I would value them on loan. Like that would be a good deal in my opinion, because my opinion that would add up to 20 million, because 2.5 million for Chong for a year, 2.5 million for Gomez, we're done. That's good, right?
And also, we could also try and loan Garner and Levitt, because this season I've hardly seen them.
Yeah, but Garner, I think he's only started 2 games this season.
And also I think that also he said that we're gonna get new youth players, and one that's popping up to my mind is Hannibal. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Striker.
He's one of the most upcoming. He's shining brighter than all of the others.
Yeah, I've heard of him. I watched one of the youth games of him, because sometimes they're free on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't seen much of them. I don't like watching. The reason I don't like watching clips is because they can be very twisted, and you don't get to see players' weak side.
They just show the best parts of it.
I don't watch montages or anything like that. I'd kind of just.
I don't want. I watched the full matches yet. Like Hannibal, the most player he looks certain to is Pogba to some extent, because he's strong, he's fast, he can play, he can ping a long ball like Pogba. He's not a scoring material, he's a creator like Pogba. He's flashy. But the thing with him is that would he want to start some games to show what he wants, or be like Garner and Levitt to be they want to be grounded, they want to have their chances when it comes to them? For Hannibal, he looks like that kind of player who is determined. He even said it himself that I want to break into the first team between 2 years or now.
Yeah.
He shows that kind of determination. Would he be like Sancho and leave us for Dortmund or something and become one of the best players in the world? I feel like if we get him, we should try and loan him out to maybe Birmingham to some extent too.
But I think he can be a great player, but either loan him. This thing I don't like about United, they just waste talent, because it's either I want to see he's either loaned out or he gets to play games. But look, I didn't even realise it's actually flown. It's nearly been 9 minutes. So I have to get a few other people on, as you know. But anyways, thanks for coming. Good that we got to bring up something different, because I feel like Grealish and Maddison would be a hot topic today.
I know.
So, anyways, thanks for coming. Want to see you again, and see you.
Yeah.
we'll get Tussin. That was a brilliant caller, lads. Give some support in the chat for them. We got a few of them today, so hopefully they enjoy. We got Tuss. Man, man, man. Woman, woman, woman. Tuss, tuss, tuss. Hello, hello, hello. That was awkward. I thought Tuss was there, so I do all these big intros for Tuss. I'll pull him out. I'll get someone else in for a minute. I'll give him time. I'll get Devil in. Yo, hello?
Hello, hello.
How are you guys? We got Devil back. How are you?
Yes. It's I'm happy to be back.
I'll be back like Terminator.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
what's your number one sign you prioritize? As I've said, I'll ask everyone that first question.
I think you have to prioritize Sancho. To be honest, I mean I know that's the boring answer, but that's correct.
No, but like yeah, because some people like look. I would say Sancho as well. People could say, oh, you know, oh, why can't you prioritize anyone else? You can't prioritize anyone else. Like you can't. Like so, you're telling me right? As much as I'd want Partey, he'd be my second prioritization. So you're telling me that you would prioritize a CDM over a winger that's been a gap for the last 7 years?
Right.
So, anything specific you want to talk about or bring up there?
Yeah, I'd like to talk about like what we can expect from the future United. So,
Yeah.
well, obviously this Corona is going to change every aspect. It's going to think about it. The market's down, so we'll see how that affects the transfer market this year.
Speaking of that, actually, how much do you think players' values would drop on average? Do you think it'd be 10, 25, nothing, 33, 50, 75?
I have no idea. I think clubs are going broke, obviously. Thankfully, with United, the size of the club we are, we're in no danger. But we've seen a lot of clubs in England have to basically, you know, shut their doors. They can't afford to keep rent and stuff, things like that. So the thing is, I think it will be a pretty major drop, to be honest. I think Sancho, with this whole thing, is around instead of that 130 million that people have been talking about, I think he's more like 80 million. I think it's a pretty good drop off, to be honest.
Yeah, that is.
Because think about it, Dortmund, pretty big club. But
Yeah, one sec. Hey, I don't want. I'm trying to be nice. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, that's okay. Sorry, continue.
And I think a lot of talent from Germany, instead of going into Bayern's hands like it usually does, will be heading to the Premier League. I think Timo Werner, maybe if not this window, next window. I think a lot of players will drop in value though.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
How
much do you think Sancho will be worth?
Look, to be honest, I think we'll have to pay 100. I really do think we'll have to pay 100. I don't think Dortmund.
More realistic.
I think, to be honest, I think I would have expected 4 signings in the summer. Now, like United, I don't think United are going to lose as much money as people think. I still think they're going to lose money. I get that, but I don't think they're going to lose as much as people think. And I think that's going to be used as an advantage to the Glazers, in my opinion. I think I have a weird feeling that the Glazers will just do something like 2 signings. I don't want it, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone just Peta asked in the chat, what formation would you like Man United to play in? Who would be your CDM / CDMs, only players that are at the club? No, it's okay. So, what formation would you play first of all? Like, would you go back to 4-3-3 with one CDM?
I'd love to see a 4-3-3. Yep.
Yeah.
I think obviously the stream. We'll see if it works. There obviously could be a few kinks in the system. I'd like to see Fred. I'd like to see Bruno, Pogba. I'd be fine with Fred, but if we made a signing for a CDM in the summer, see whoever that would be. I think that'll be always best formation, and then your 3 attackers,
Look, and then he says, what would be your CDM if only players that are at the club? Look, I'd say Fred. I'm not playing Pogba CDM. I'm not playing Bruno CDM. I think Fred's good CDM, as good as Matic has been at the back end of this season. I would prefer Fred there. He's not an out-and-out CDM, but I think he's more tenacious, can push up when we need to, has great aggression, can score at the odd time as well. I think he's the all-round CDM that we'd want at that moment in time, if we only had those players.
Yep.
I just want to ask you, quickly, because I'll give you a bit extra time because you haven't been on in a while. But because obviously, guys, TFKdevil, watch along king. We are predicting people. I'm not going to predict when COVID-19 ends. I could, but. No, but basically, guys, if you don't know, we used to do watch-alongs, and literally every game we'd predict who would score on the score, and like literally we'd get at least like 2 out of 3 predictions right, which is the funny thing. So like we'd be there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And would say stuff and all that. Now, I'm not going to predict that. I could predict COVID-19 to end, and then it'll probably end there because I am a shape-shifting alien. But I know, but nah, I'm only messing things. Imagine how weird that would be. Wasn't. But look, anyways, I want to ask you one question, boy. 1 second, might have to go. You still there?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry. I was wondering. But look, I just want to ask you one quick question. Do you season voided, season not?
That's a really good question. I think yeah. I think the season will be voided. I don't think that's the best. Obviously there's some pros and cons to it.
Yeah.
Liverpool don't win the league. If there's a voided season, but no Champions League. There's no Champions League in voided season either.
Yeah.
So, which one? If a lot of this will depend on Sancho. If the season continues, you'll get top 1. You get Sancho. Liverpool win the league. Okay, but we still get Sancho. We'll see. I'm wondering if we can still pull off Sancho and not get Champions League. Do you think that's a possibility?
Look, to be honest, I think if we don't get Champions League, I personally think Sancho will. I think Sancho will probably consider the situation. I think he'll say, look, to be honest, if United didn't get Champions League and the season if the season was normal and United didn't get Champions League, I wouldn't go. But I would feel Sancho will. If United didn't get Champions League because of the season not being finished or voided, I think, look, he'll reconsider and say, look, to be honest, I think I'll still have to choose United because it's out of their hands. But look, anyways, I'll have to get you off, sadly. But look, thanks for coming. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And see ya. That was good. Welcome back, Devil Boys. We're going to get Tuss back. Hello.
Hello, it's working.
Yeah, it's working now.
Yes, let's go.
Don't cry, it's okay. I'm messing. But how are you, man, woman? We can't assume anything in 2020, so
yeah.
You could be a hairdryer if you want.
Yeah, I'm good.
First question, go. I know what you're already going to say. You're going to prioritize Sancho, yeah?
Huh?
You're going to prioritize Sancho as your main signing?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. That was an easy question. Look, I want to ask you, Greeley or Maddie?
See, if this was like a week ago, it would have been much easier. But then, kind of looking back at it, it kind of is only Grealish's first season. So,
see, that probably kind of, when I said that, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, Musa asked, what team would you support if you didn't support United?
I wouldn't support a team.
Look, to be honest,
I just watch football.
To be honest, look, if United went out of existence tomorrow and everyone just forgot they existed except me and Tuss and you or something like that, I wouldn't support anyone, to be honest. I would try keep the legacy going, if you get me.
Yeah, you know there's people that just don't support anyone and just watch football.
We can commend that, like.
Yeah, I'd probably become that.
Yeah. Well, like, look, I wanna see. The thing is, like, look, you could debate. Grealish has had season in Championship and Premier League, but look, is Grealish's stats being overrated? Because you have to remember in a Leicester side, right? Madison doesn't get the ball as much. Like, this is debatable.
That's exactly what I was
as Grealish gets for Aston Villa. Grealish.
Exactly.
How do I put it? Right. If Aston Villa lost Grealish, that would be more detrimental than Leicester losing Madison.
Yeah, because the thing is, Grealish is the best of worst of players.
Yeah.
But with Madison, there's other players that are good as well that will get the ball as much or even more.
It's like when you're playing FIFA, right? It's like when you're playing FIFA, right? If you have Ronaldo, Messi, and Pele, all three of them's going to get equal ball time. Yeah. Let's pretend that there's right Vardy, Damari Gray, let's just say, and Madison. Yeah. They're all going to get equal ball time. But then if you have one player, Messi, in your team and they're all silvers, which is Grealish, he's not Messi, he's not I'm not saying he's Messi.
He's Messi, but
on the game, yeah, you're obviously going to give him the ball 10 times more.
Exactly.
That's why Grealish's stats have been blown out of proportion, in my opinion. He is a good player. I did say at first I would sign him, but I'm looking back on it now, like, I'm reading over things and everything, right? If you think about it, is Grealish's stats being blown out of proportion because he's been given the ball so much and because he's in a bad Aston Villa side? You could take that both ways. You could take it as he's carrying a bad Aston Villa side, or the stats look good because he's in a bad Aston Villa side.
Yeah.
You have to remember with professional players that it's not just like that you're going to have the ball. It's not like professional players that when you say bad, it doesn't mean that they can't kick a ball. They're still good players, but it doesn't mean they're like a Pogba or anything like that. Like, I think, look, to be honest, I think Madison would do better than Grealish if he went to United. I just want to see another season of Grealish in Premier League. I don't care if he goes up by 20 million. I'd rather wait that season and pay that extra 20 million than get him as a flop, another flop. Look what we did with Schneiderlin. Morgan Schneiderlin.
And to be honest, I am kind of confused where he does fit in, because if you look at midfield,
I've said that a lot lately.
Pogba, if he goes.
Yeah.
Bruno, and then we've got Matic, who's having better performances over a period of time. So I don't know where he would go in the midfield. And if he goes out on the left, literally, if he gets Sancho, Daniel James probably comes out to the left as a backup.
Yeah.
Rashford, and then where does he go then?
To be honest,
in FA Cups and Europa League.
Like, my problem is with this is, why would you prioritise that position anyways? Why is it always number 10 centre mid? Why can't it be CDM? Because see, this is the thing I don't get, is we're prioritising Grealish, but we signed Bruno. Why did you sign Bruno? Well, honestly, why did you sign Bruno? And if you go say, oh, we want Grealish for the left, what happens to Rashford?
Exactly.
What happens to Sancho? I think, look, to be honest, people might think I'm mad, but I was thinking about saying this or not. I think if you get Grealish, Sancho's gone. I don't think we're getting Sancho if we get Grealish.
Are you sure about that, brother?
No, listen to me, right?
Okay, alright.
Right, Grealish, yeah. Where would Grealish play for United, yeah? Listen, Pogba stays, Grealish joins, right? Yeah. Where do you play Grealish? In all honesty, where are you going to play Grealish?
Well, he only plays centre mid and left mid, so... Right,
you're going to have to play him left mid, because you're not going to bench... Are you really going to play Grealish CDM? Or... You know what I mean?
No.
Right, let's say you don't play Grealish CDM, you don't play Grealish number 10. If you play him out on the left... You're telling me you're going to bench Rashford?
No, you're not going to bench Rashford, of course.
So how do you get Sancho?
Sancho's much better than Grealish.
I get that. But if we sign Grealish before we get Sancho, I think that means we're not getting Sancho, because, look, you could say he's a much better player, I get that, but Grealish is not coming to United to be a bench player. He even said it himself.
I don't think Grealish would even suit the right wing position.
No, but I mean, he's a left winger.
Oh, but
Sancho
plays on the right.
No, yeah, I know Sancho plays on the right, but wouldn't you have to play Rashford on the right?
left, you mean?
No, because Grealish should play on the left, and don't you have to play Rashford on the right then? Because you're not going to bench Rashford. See, this is the problems that happen when you sign Grealish. Where does he play?
Wouldn't you bench Grealish over Sancho then?
But he doesn't want to be benched.
So does Sancho. He doesn't want to be benched.
See, that's the thing. That's why you don't sign Grealish.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You know what I mean? You can't sign Sancho if you get Grealish, in my opinion. Right, you could say, right, let's play Grealish at number 10. You know, if you play Bruno CDM, then you ruined the whole point of Bruno. You ruined the whole point. And look, to be honest, I think, look, these reports that Grealish being prioritised, I don't think he is. As stupid as United are, I actually genuinely don't think he's being prioritised. Like, you know what I mean? I've never heard of that player, to be honest. Jorgen Strand Larsen. Oh wait, hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Right,
sorry.
continue.
But look, like, that's my opinion. I think if you get Grealish, you're not getting Sancho, in my opinion. But I don't think United, I don't know, as stupid as United are, I don't think they're looking at Grealish. I really don't. Like, this was even said about Fabinho, and for me...
I don't even understand why they would even look at him, to be honest.
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand. Unless they're going to do, like, some madness, like, playing, like...
Right, unless Pogba's getting sold and you're moving to one CDM, right, okay, one CDM, 2 centimetres, right, he could fit in. But even at that, this is why I need another season from Grealish. So is he gonna, if we're building a thing for Premier League, building a future, as some people are saying, right? You're telling me that Grealish is a world-class midfielder?
No.
See?
That's the thing. I don't like the fact that we're lowering our standards to these type of players. No,
that's why.
You can come here and do be like a world class player.
Yeah.
That would happen. But
see,
I'm
you get my point. Where does he fit in?
Like
Where does he fit in? But look, that was good. That was a good thing. That was a good job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get. There's still a Mason and Emmanuel away in. But look, I'm gonna get them on. Thanks for coming, guys. Welcome back, Tussie. I was gonna say something else after Tussie, but all right. See you.
Alright, see you.
Right, let's get Emmanuel and boys. Thank you, Tuss.
Hey.
Yo, Emmanuel, you're live.
Hello?
How are you, bro?
Yeah.
Ooh, you like that? He's to be your friend. Do you have a link? Mighty Chondria to my Discord? Yeah, it is good, but Musa. To our Discord, question mark? Copy link. One sec, I'll try and get Emmanuel back on. You're back. Hello?
Hello?
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back, yeah.
One sec, I just have to send someone a link.
Alright.
Use it, bro. But how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Happy to be doing this. Got a few people tonight, which is good as always.
Yeah, you got loads actually.
Yeah, we got 6, so that's actually decent, to be honest. But look, who'd you prioritise? Oh yeah. A bit better. Still hurts, but like I'm not gonna not do it today. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let people down. But look, who'd you prioritise as a signing?
Is it like if you have to do one signing? Or...
Yeah. If you had to make only one signing, who would you sign?
Easy, Sancho.
Yeah.
Rodrigo's the most important.
Yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry. Mighty Chondria, you're in the chat and you just got invited to Discord. But do you want to be on the live show? Just double checking in case I pulled you in. If that's okay. Sorry. Yeah. Sancho all day because I 100% like would you?
What would you say? What would you say about the link? Sorry, that a friend was calling me. So what would you say?
I know. I just sent someone a link to the chat, like to the Discord, like that lad, and I was saying like that if they want, are they sure, like do they want to be on the live show, and that's why they're in the queue. Yeah, because they're in the live chat. But look, like I don't think you can prioritise anyone else except Sancho. You could debate, but look, to be honest, like you need a right winger. That slot has been open for the last 7 years. Like, are you really gonna let that slide? And look, I've just been thinking about it. This might sound, you might take this the wrong way, right? If United sell nobody, what this means, in my opinion, is that Grealish, I think if Grealish signs without anyone leaving, I think that means Sancho can't sign. Now listen now, you could be like, oh, at first, Tuss even listened to my point as well, yeah? Right? I even said this to him and he's like, nah, until I explained it, right? If United get Grealish and nobody leaves, right? United mustn't have an idea for Grealish except left wing, yeah? Right? Oh, he cut out again, boys. 1 sec, guys. I have to pull him back in. Sorry, guys. Oh, I put you back in. Here we go.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
A friend was spamming me during fucking was getting angry, spamming me.
No, it's okay. Now, but look, would you? Like, to be honest, like, I think what that means is, like, United mustn't have any other position than left wing. So you're telling me Fred, Bruno, Pogba, McTominay and Grealish would all get equal game time in midfield if nobody got sold? That's bull, in my opinion.
No, I think we should sell Lingard and sell Pereira because it will give more. And if Pogba wants to leave or stay, if them two left, then you can buy Grealish.
Yeah.
Then you can buy Grealish.
Sorry, it's nothing to do with you. Someone's assuming stuff. Someone just saying stuff and all that to people in the chat. Someone just told me something that someone's calling them names and all that in the chat. So 1 sec, I'll just have to sort it.
No.
Mason.
Yeah.
1 sec, stream. I've just this guy.
Hello.
Guys, we're back. Just had to sort that. He's gone. You're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Hello, yeah.
Right. But look, I don't know if you agree, because I think, look, if you play Grealish on the left, I don't think Grealish is a left winger. I really don't. I really don't. I disagree with people saying that he is a left winger. If they think that. But look, I think if you're going to play Grealish as a left winger, let's just say, that means you're going to have to move Rashford to the right. Where does Sancho fit in? Honestly, where does Sancho fit in then? You can't. Are you going to bench Rashford to play Grealish as a left wing?
No. I think people are like, oh, Grealish can only play on the left. Grealish play most of his game on the left. What really understand is that he's played most. What people don't understand is, that they don't have a left winger, so they have to put him there. Yeah. So they have to put him there because the left winger, Jack Grealish there. So yeah, but the normal position is attacking midfielder, and he can also play as a central midfielder. So.
Yeah, like to be honest, my problem with this is the only reason Grealish has not been playing there. The only reason Grealish has been playing there, if you want to say dominantly, is because they've had no players to play on the left. Like the only reason, he hasn't even played that many games on the left, in my opinion. I guess he has played on the left, but the only reason he has played there is because they've had nobody to play there.
Yeah.
But look, to be honest, I'm gonna have to get the last person on because I'm gonna have to go and edit something soon. Let's just say a little video that I'm gonna bring up. But look, I'm gonna have to get the last guy on. Anyways, thanks for coming. And
Can I ask you like 2 more questions?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, 2 more questions. Okay, what do you think of? We were talking about this in the chat.
Yeah.
Mason and me and the lot and I have a question for you. You know, but Jack Grealish and not Madison. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish and Declan Rice. Yeah. They used to play for Ireland.
Yeah.
They used to play for Ireland and then they left England.
Yeah.
So would you? What's your reaction? Do you hate them? Do you call them hate traitors, or what's your thoughts on that?
See, I never get asked that. I never get asked that, and that's actually like a really good question to be asked, to be honest. Like, look, my problem with this is, look, it pisses me off every day to just think about it. But like, look, it's their choice at the end of the day. What's going to change it back of you calling him like names every day? Like, what is going to change? Like there's nothing's going to change my opinion. Look, it does annoy me. But like, it literally doesn't matter to me. It doesn't mean that I don't want to sign this player. I don't want to sign this player. I don't like him as a player. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. It does, but like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna hold it against them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What was the other thing you wanted to ask?
Yeah. So yeah. So I don't know if you heard of him, and yeah, and. I don't know if you heard of him or something like that, but you know, he's the same position as a Grealish and as a Madison. Yeah. What do you think of Cantwell from Norwich? Because for me, yeah, he plays as an attacking midfielder, and he also plays as a left, and he's played this season in both positions. So for me, I think the Connors are better. I think he's a super player. Yeah, he's 22. So you know, he took Cantwell. He's himself. What do you think?
Look, to be honest, I've seen him in, I think it's like 2 appearances he's played. I've seen him in one time, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't seen him that much, to be honest. I'm not going to make assumptions about him. He does look a flexible player, and he does look like he would not be a bad shout. But like, look, I'm not going to talk much about, like, I wouldn't mind considering him all day. Like, I'd have to watch more of him, more 90-minute matches, because I don't watch montages that often, because I don't think they're like reliable. You don't get to see like their weaknesses and all that.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a Spanish player at Barcelona called, I'm not sure if you know him, but have you heard of Carlos Delenia?
Who?
Carlos Delenia.
No. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I could sit here and big myself up and pretend I know these people and make up fake facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
some people do that I know, and like pretend that you don't even know who they are. You'd probably say someone called Superman Kook or something like that, and they'd say, "Oh, I know who he is." Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't heard much of him, but from if you're talking about, he must be all right prospect. But look, anyways, I'm gonna have to get Mason on as the last caller. He's been patiently waiting.
Yeah.
But look, anyways.
Yeah, just one last question, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. So if Pogba did leave, yeah, for me, my ideal replacement would have been the baller. Because for me, I just think this guy's a baller. This guy's a baller. But and we almost got him last summer. We've been influenced for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And also before he went to Juventus, we were in for him. But he went to Juventus. So would you take the baller if Pogba left?
Look, he's played better this season than last season, in my opinion. I think he's like kind of picked himself back up a bit. But if I had to be 100% honest with you, I don't think he'd be a great fit at this stage in his career. I think, like, why? Look, to be honest, I think I primarily see him as just as a centre forward. I don't really like him as a cam when I've seen him play as a cam. I primarily think he's centre forward or striker. And I think, look, to be honest, he's not a bad player by any means. He can play off the left. I don't think his greatest position is the left, though. Even cam is not his greatest position, in my opinion. Look, he's not a bad player by any means, but I'd say we can get better alternatives, sort of cheaper.
Yeah,
Alright, anyways, thanks for coming. Good questions, anyways. Q&A with you, Emmanuel. But look, anyways, thanks, anyways. And see you.
Yeah, thank you.
See you. Bye. Thanks.
See you.
You've been patiently waiting. Right, one sec, stream, I just need to ask. Mason's here, patiently waiting for the last like half an hour. Sorry about that. We've had a lot of people. We've had a lot of people today. We've had 6 people, which is very good, yeah. But look, anyways, prioritize Sancho? Question mark. Or would you prioritize someone else as your main signing?
Sancho, of course not Sancho. Sorry.
Nah.
Having a good day.
Yeah, you know what I mean. FIFA team season tomorrow, boys. Lads, tune into the Foot Champs stream in the morning. Gonna be playing some Foot Champs.
Yay! Team of the season, boys.
Team season. But look, anyways. Look, Andy Pacific, you want to bring up?
I just want to bring up. A lot of people have been hearing this quite a lot about Grealish and getting Maddison in, and the thing is, though, I want to talk about this right now. Get down to business, guys. You know me, I get down to business every single time. But anyway, the reason why I don't think that they will come, if we stick to this 4-2-3-1, you know, if we stick, how are they gonna like play into the centre mid position? Because there's no centre mid. In the 4-2-3-1, they need to look carefully. I'm not saying it's not me being rude, they just need to look carefully in the formation. And no, there's no centre mid. There's 2 CDMs and a cat. The father will not play as a CDM as a cam because Ole's got Bruno at the moment, so there's no point. And he wants double the wages of Sanchez, so and Macron and Grealish, you know, unless they want to be a bench player and be a good backup, they're playing for Leicester. Why would they come to being a full squad player, yeah? Playing all their team right now. Leicester are third.
Yeah.
I don't know about what.
Yeah.
Grealish, yeah, okay, I understand. But the thing is, why would you go and play? You're playing every single game for the team you're playing on now. Why would you come to a big team, yeah, and just sit on the bench? You know, I understand it's a big club, and you know it's a big club, but would you really want to be a backup or not? And you play most of the games right now, but now and then you go and play on the bench. I don't know. You know, like honestly, I don't know if it's me, but I don't think really wouldn't like has the attitude to be a backup. Because play everything.
To be honest, but look, anyways, one sec, this lad. He's trying to say that you're lying. He's trying to say that you're lying. So I'm just going to remove him from the channel, Mason.
You mate. I don't know who you are.
But look, who's this now? Who's this primarily? Who's this lad? Not Glory Hunter. I'm trying to find his name. How long has he been here?
Newcastle fan. Oh my god, there's so many Newcastle. Oh my god.
Yeah. But look, I want to ask you a question. How's your FIFA? Do you need any tips on your FIFA team, boy?
Well, I actually bought in Dombele.
Yeah. Sissoko? Question mark?
I used this card in the game, you know, it's quite cool. So
Yeah.
I put good on the bench. Because, you know, I need a backup, you know.
Sissoko?
But, no, I want to save my coins. I've got a Dombele, which is good, but I want to get, like, so, maybe I might get South when I get more coins.
Yeah.
Get more packs. So I want to try and get team this season, because I want more priority.
Yeah.
Because, like, team season important to me.
Yeah. But guys, look, to be honest, some of you,
Yeah, carry on.
one sec.
Yeah.
There's something going on behind the scenes. No, but like, sorry, guys, if you don't know, Mason is one of our mods, and sometimes he doesn't get enough recognition. I never really said this, but he'd kind of help with, like, he'd be here every call in. He'd be here literally every stream, helping out, banning people and all that. He doesn't get enough recognition sometimes, so we're gonna give him a round of applause for 30 seconds.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's so kind. Oh my god. The clap is for the NHS, isn't it? What clap is for them?
That should be 30 seconds, boys. But look, guys, sometimes, look, he waits 40 minutes in the chat. No. Sorry. No, but like, look, sometimes he doesn't get enough recognition behind the scenes. So we just thought, that's why I kind of put you on last, to just end it off there. Moose, I gave you claps as well in the chat, guys. But look, we're going to end it off there with him. But look, anyways, doesn't get enough recognition sometimes. Hope you enjoyed, and see ya.
Bye-bye.